What's up, it's your girl Lirty E, and I'm back here with your gem of the week. All right, let's get started. Gem of the week for this week is research. Do your research. I can't stress that enough. Watch the old movies where the artists, they sell 1 million records, over 1 million records, do platinum, double platinum, on the radio everywhere, the video is everywhere, on every talk show, and then they end up with nothing. You know why? Because they don't do the research. Research. When I say research, research. Not only when a contract is presented to you. You need to do your research way before you get presented with a contract. Because say you have a contract and you take it to a lawyer. Who's to say that lawyer isn't in cahoots with, the record label? They tell you what you want to hear. You tired of being poor, so you like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm about to get paid. The label about to get paid, and you about to get, don't. That's why you do your research. You learn the terminology that they use in those contracts, the terminology that they use in the music biz. You learn that. So once you get in the music biz, they can't throw all of these words at you and you'll be like, what that mean? Or what that mean? Or I don't know what that mean. Do your research. When I say do your research, read. This is what I do. I read. I study. This music, I have to be censored. This music stuff is important to me. So why not gain all the knowledge I can about it? So when the opportunity presents itself, I know, what I'm doing and how to go about it. These are the 3 books that I'm reading. I have read. One of them is an ebook I will display on the screen. This book right here, this is by Russ. He's an independent artist. This actually was a gift to me. And it's a great book for independent artists. It's not so much knowledge of the music biz, but it's inspirational. It's inspiring. I read this book over and over again. It's just every time it makes me feel like I can just conquer the world. I can relate to it so much because it's about music and all of the stuff he talks about. I feel like, it's different levels. There are different levels, and every time I feel like I go through each section, I feel like check. This is I would say, artists, if you're just like, man, down on your luck, read this right here. It's all in your head. Get out of your own way by Russ. And check out Russ, man. I follow Russ and Lil Russell. I follow them heavily. This book right here, I just started reading it. It's okay. It's okay, but I guess it's not for me because it says local. I'm trying to build a nationwide. I'm trying to build a worldwide, global brand. But you have to start locally. So I am reading this, but slowly. But this one right here, these are borrows from my good friend Andreas. Thank you for letting me borrow these books. You will be happy to know that I'm almost done with this book. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Andreas, too. Ink pen exploded in my backpack, so it got a little bit on the book, but it's all good. I carry these books around in my backpack. I carry them back and forth to work every single day, and I read them on my lunch break. Sorry, if y'all hear kids in the background, those are my lovely 2 beautiful little girls. Anyway, I read these books every day on my lunch break, and I read them every day I'm a teacher, so I read during nap time too. Take notes. Get you a highlighter or a pen. Well, no, this ain't my book, but he told me I can mark it up. Don't worry about it. He told me that I can mark it up as much as I want to. So I've been making some highlights. I've been highlighting like a lot. You probably can't see it now, but almost every other page there are highlights because this book is so informative. Even though it's like textbook style, I love reading this book. It's so informative. Just by reading it, I could see the change in like how I'm marking my music and how I'm presenting myself and things that I'm doing differently when it comes to music, because I've been reading, man. And like I said, take notes, studying notes. There's a lot of information in this book. A lot. When I say a lot. I highlighted like websites and everything that you need to help you. Make sure that you take notes. The notes that you take, go back and look at them. Read, brush up on your terminology. The ebook that I'm reading, All You Need to Know About the Music industry or the music business. I love that book too. Even though it's very, 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 very long. I think a new edition is coming out this year or next year. He update the book every few years. But if you are an artist, you need to read that book. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen so y'all can see. Read this book. Read this book. This is still my first time around reading it because he has a lot of side pockets that he does in the book, and like I'm the type of person like I have to read the whole book all the way through. Like I can't skip around and like skip stuff. I like to read the book all the way through, so it's taking me a while. So the book is it's up there. It's like almost 800 pages. So it's taking me a while to get through it because I have a lot of stuff going on. Gym of the Week. I have my lyrical breakdown series. I have kids. I have work. You know, I have my music that I'm still working on. I have this EP that I'm preparing to drop. So I have a lot on my plate, but I still have the time to study and to research because I know this stuff is going to come in handy, especially in the future when I'm offered a deal or a distribution deal and they're like, hey, we're gonna give you this and you're gonna take this, and I'm like, no, I want this and y'all take this, and I'll be able to negotiate because I'll have the knowledge that I need to negotiate. All right, y'all. That's the gem of the week for this week. Research, research, research. Do your research. Get familiar with the terminology and don't let them dump on you because they think you don't know. Do your research, up your knowledge. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back next week with your brand new gem of the week. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, comment. Even if you don't do all that and you just watch, I thank you for watching. All right, y'all. I'm out. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut it 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 out. Let me give you a hand.